Someone has killed Father.
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her father 40 whacks. And when she saw what she had done, she gave her mother 41. This is the legend of Lizzie Borden that has been passed down for centuries. August 4th, 1892 was the day of that tragic event, the one that would remain an unsolved mystery even to this day. Lizzie Borden was tried but never convicted of murdering her parents in her small home in Fall River, Massachusetts. She was a typical high society debutante who resented her father for his frugality, coveting riches that she would not receive before her father was long dead. Claiming that she came home and found her parents dead, she had the poorest alibi of all the suspects. She was shunned for the rest of her life, but no one could ever prove she did it. Emma Borden, the sister of Lizzie, never had any real evidence against her. Accounts of her whereabouts state she was out with friends or perhaps a suitor when the murder took place. She was a charitable woman with a zest for life. When notified through telegram, she seemed grief-stricken about the deaths as well as shocked. But who knows? Anyone can be a suspect. Bridget Sullivan was the Borden family maid from Allihies, County Cork, Ireland. Due to her lower rank, she was often a popular suspect as well, but in court only testified. She was 23 years old at the time and simply stated that she was cleaning windows and then fell asleep. She was awoken by Lizzie's screams for help. Borden's uncle John Morse was the brother of Mr. Borden's first wife Sarah, who had died when the girls were very young. He was allegedly the only true friend of Mr. Andrew Borden and was said to be very close with him. During the time of the murders, he had been on a visit to see the family and had stayed in one of the attic bedrooms. He arrived the day of August 3rd for an undetermined amount of time. He was eventually exonerated of all suspicion when he was identified in town during the times the murder supposedly took place. Andrew Borden was an extremely wealthy businessman that inherited a vast amount of money over 8 generations of relatives. He constructed many extravagant buildings on his properties and was even the president of a local bank. Originally a father of 3, Andrew lost his youngest daughter Alice when she was only 2 years old. He was reportedly very close with both of his daughters, but his affections for his wife were less certain. His penny-pinching ways and determination often made more enemies than friends for the man. He was found slaughtered on the living room couch, having received numerous blows to the head with a blunt object, making him almost unrecognizable had it not been for his signature wardrobe. Abby Borden, born Abby Durfee Gray, was Andrew Borden's second wife. Her relationship with the Borden girls is somewhat unknown, but during trial it was made to seem like her attitude towards them was more uneasy than loving. Her marriage to Andrew came to most as somewhat of a shock. She was considered a spinster and may have only received a proposal from the elegant Andrew Borden to attend to his daughters and keep his home tidy. Upon examination, large pieces of Abby's skull were found missing, leaving an enormous gap in the bone. Many theories have been circulated as to what really happened on August 4th, 1892. Stories riddled with hate, forbidden relationships, and greed have been proposed for decades. We'll take you through the most popular of these tales of murder to show just how puzzling this crime is, but will it tell what really happened?
Have to decide for yourself.
Although she was said to be on the more unattractive side, Lizzie Borden often received suitors. This was extremely surprising given her appearance, but still Lizzie was never married. She always found a reason to turn them down, and if she did not, her father immediately chased them off, declaring them fortune seekers. Rumors have been brought to light, though, that this was not the only reason Andrew Borden drove them off. There was said to be a long period of time that Lizzie was sexually abused by her father. After so many years, Lizzie had had enough of her father's enraged brutality and abuse. Something inside her snapped, sending her into a fiery need for wrath and revenge. Is this the real story of what happened that fateful day in the Borden house? Was Lizzie Borden the true killer of her parents?